Hi everyone. In this session, we will see one of the most important interview question: how to get top N. This is like in every interview, if you are attending on data analytics or data science, etc., as an ETL or visualization or a data scientist. So this is one of the common question you will be facing in every interview: how to get top N, how to get top third highest or fifth highest, 13th highest, fourth highest salary in employee table for every department, etc. kind of questions. So let us see how many ways we can achieve. Basically, there are two ways. One is we can utilize dense rank function, which is a window function. Using window function, it is straightforward. We can achieve that, but few people in the interview they will ask like without using window function, is there an alternate way to get this top N? Yes, we can achieve that. We can do by using a correlated subquery. So let us see step by step. So here I have an EMP table. So first let us see how to achieve this by using a dense rank function. Dense rank function is straightforward. So it is a window function. So there are two ways. We will be discussing both ways in this video. For example, here I'm writing E dot star, all the columns of an employee table. Then I'm writing dense rank. Why I will not use rank? Because rank always provides, it will skip the example if the two people are having same salary. If you see here, there are two people who are having same salary, 3,000, 3,000 if you see. So then what happens? It will allocate the same rank, but the immediate next rank it will skip. That is a disadvantage of the rank function. So always we need to use dense rank instead of rank. Dense rank syntax is dense rank over order by salary. Top, highest rank. So what does this do? Lowest salary it will allocate one. Next second one it will allocate two, etc. From the lowest to highest, it will provide the rank 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. From the lowest to highest. Dense rank over by order by sal. So it will take ascending order. So that means the lowest salary it will provide one, etc. 800, 950, etc. If you wanted, then if you provide descending order, then highest salary it will provide one, if you see. So dense rank order by. For every department we needed the highest salary, then we need to use partition by. For each department, if they are asking us to retrieve for each department, then we need to use partition by department number. And if you want to filter this, then select star from where top highest rank equal to 1. So this will provide for every department who is the top highest and their employee details. So every department who is the top highest, order by department number, let me put. So in the department number 10, president is the highest. In department number 20, there are two people with the highest salary. Yes. And if you use 2, okay. So now in the department number, let me try to get top 2 for every department. Okay. 20, 20, 30. But in the place of dense rank, if you use rank, then what happens? Here. 130. So in the department number 20, it has provided one record, but there is no second highest. If you see, it got skipped. Why? Because there is no second rank in the department number 20. If you want, you can see. Combine this order by department number. Let us see in the department number 20, it allocated 1, 1. Okay. Why? Because there are two people with the same salary. And the third one, if you see 2975, it is the second highest. Instead of allocating second rank, it allocated 3. This is a disadvantage. It will skip the rank. That was the reason always we need to use dense rank. So in this way, we can get first highest, second highest, third highest employee details by each department number or by entire table. If they're asking, then skip this partition by syntax. So this way, using a dense rank, we will be able to achieve top N in SQL. But without using a dense rank, this is one of the most common question people will be asking. Without using a dense rank, how can I get top 10 or like example, top fifth salary employee details if they're asking, then how to get? So for that purpose, we can use a subquery. Select star from EMP, but here, okay, select star from EMP where exist, select count of star from employee E2. I'm taking E1 and E2, okay, which is a correlated subquery. So what does correlated subquery does? Basically, you will be having a join between outer table and inner table. I have taken the same table here twice. And how does this act? Let us see. E1 dot salary less than or equal to E2 dot salary. Okay. So this is the one. This is the syntax. Now, how it will retrieve the top highest. Let us understand step by step. Before that, let me explain how does this join works. So here, if you see, instead of writing count of star, always you need to write count distinct, DSTINCT, salary. On what basis you want to retrieve top n? Top n using salary, then we need to use distinct salary. Okay. So how does this join works basically? Let us see. Distinct salary from EMP. Okay. So these are the unique salaries. Let me put this ascending order. Ascending order. These are the different salaries. Okay. Now I am writing a join condition between E1 and E2 based on the salary. So how does this join works? How does this correlated join works? Example here, I'm taking the employee table, EMPLOYE, E1. I'm taking one more employee table, the same employee table as each. And here I have the salaries. Here I have the salaries. Okay. So here I have the salaries. Now, what does this count of distinct salary retrieves based on this join? Let us see. So what is the joint condition I have written? E1 dot salary. E1 dot salary less than or equal to E2 dot salary. And here, which table is providing count? E2 table. On E2 table, I have written count. That means I have written count on this. Okay, so let me highlight this in a different. I am writing count on this. So how does subquery works? Every record present in E1, it will try to execute this condition. And how many records this condition is true? It will count number of records which are available in E2, that also distinct salary. So how does this works? For every record present in E1, I mean, example for 800, it will try to compare this condition with all these records and it will count how many records are satisfying this condition. For example, 800, let us see for this record. Let us see for bottom to top. Let us see for 5,000, how does this is acting? 5,000 less than 800, condition is true? Yes. For this record, condition is false. 5,000 less than 800, no, condition is false. 5,000 less than 950, condition is false. 5,000 less than 1100, condition is false. Every record present in E1, it will try to compare every record present in E2, that is correlated subquery. So for this 5,000, this will compare with every record based on this condition. So I have false, false, false. 5,000 less than 3,000, false. 5,000 less than or equal to 5,000, true. And so the how many records are there from this table which is becoming true? Only one. So for this, the count function, inner count distinct salary, always count the number of records which are having true. So with this condition, when you are comparing for 5,000 record, 5,000 less than or equal to all these records, it is false, and for this record it is true. So the count is coming only, the count is Let me write the result here. So for this record, the count is retrieved as 1. Now let us see 3000. 3000 less than 800, false. 3000 less than or equal to 950, 3000 less than or equal to 1100, false, false, false. 3000 less than 2450, false. 2850, false. 2975, 3000 less than 2975, false. 3000 less than or equal to 3000. Why? Because I condition is written as less than or equal to. So 3000. Now I'm not performing 5000. So let me remove this highlight. And now I'm performing the comparison for 3000. Okay. So 3000 less than or equal to 3000, condition is true. 3000 less than or equal to 5000. Yes, this 3000 is less than these two records. So for these two records, it will become true. So how many records now count is performing? This count is right. And the same way, if you observe on this, when you are doing the comparison, 2975 less than 800, false. 2975 less than 950, false. It will become true for the bottom three records. If you observe this, it is easy. It is becoming true for bottom three records. You can see. So count is returning for the highest one, 1. For the second highest, it is returning 2. For the third highest, the count is returning 3. For the fourth highest from the bottom, 2850, there are these 4 records which is becoming true. So how we are retrieving? Instead of using dense rank, we are comparing salary with itself by writing a self join using a correlated subquery and just trying to get count of number of records. Count. We are trying to get count on this secondary table based on the joint condition. Our outer query salary comparing to outer query salary, how many records are less in the inner table compared with outer query table. For example, for every record present in this outer table, it will execute this inner subquery. For every record present in this EMP, it will execute this inner subquery separately. If there are 14 records present in this EMP table, this inner subquery executes 14 different times. It doesn't execute inner subquery directly. First, it will try to get a record from EMP table. For that record, it will execute the inner subquery. Again, it will try to get second record from EMP table. For that particular row, it will try to execute inner subquery. This way, correlated we call it as. Outer subquery and inner subquery will be executed mutually. Is that clear? So here, if you observe, for every record present in this EMP, this is my outer query. So for every record, the highest salary, the inner query is returning count as 1. For the second highest, the inner query count is returning 2 based on this condition. So here, if I needed third highest salary, then I need to write where 3 equal to, then it will provide me the third highest. Third highest, if you see who is the third highest, 2975. It's 2975. If you want, you can say order by, let me write this all the records, select star from EMP, where salary, yes. Okay, the third highest is, if you see, third highest. First highest, second highest, third highest is 2975. His employee name is Jones. So let's see. If I needed first highest, I will write this. So always I'm trying to filter for the count column. Based on this condition, my inner subquery is returning count. Always for the highest salary, the count is 1. So if I write equal to 1, then it provides. Clear? So if I needed top 2 or top 3, so what I should write? 3. Like this. Top 3. So 1 is for the top highest. For the top highest, this inner subquery is providing 1. So 3 greater than or equal to 1, condition is true. For the inner subquery, okay, for the top second, it is providing the count as 2. So 3 greater than or equal to 2, condition is true. 3 greater than or equal to 3, condition is true. 3 greater than or equal to, for this it will provide the count as 4. For this it will provide the count as 5. If you want, you can say 2450 less than 800, false, 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 false. It will become true from 2450 its own record to rest of the records. For this record, the count will be always from its own record to rest of the records. It is becoming true. 2450 less than 2850, true. 2450 less than 2975, true. 2450 less than 3000, true. 2450 less than 5000, true. So for all these 4 records, this 2450 true. So it is providing count. How many you can count? You can see. For 1600, it is the count is always 6. So if I need top 3, then I need to write 3 greater than or equal to. 3 greater than or equal to, it will become true for these 3. And for the fourth, 3 greater than equal to 4, condition is false. 3 greater than equal to 4, condition is false. So when you wanted top 3, then we can restrict like this. If I wanted top 4, then like this. If I wanted only top 4, then we can restrict the condition. I wanted for every department, then here I need to include additional join condition E1 dot department number equal to E2 dot department number. Now the join, instead of performing less than or equal to, it performs less than or equal to only for the salaries within that department. Right. Fourth highest for department number 2030. For the 10, there is no fourth highest. If you want, you see. For the 10, there is no fourth highest. First highest for 10, let me write order by department number, comma, salary DSC. Okay. For 10, there are only 3 records. So there is no fourth highest for 10. That was the reason this query did not return anything. So for every department number I want first highest, I can do. So this joint condition will provide for every department number top one. And if I needed third and fourth highest or third and 14th highest, instead of writing this condition here, okay, exist, and this count will return, this count will return, this count will return for the top one as 1. So if I need top 3, then you need to write in 3, and if I need fifth highest, third highest and fifth highest, like this we can write. Missing right parenthesis somewhere, count of 4. I did not write this having class. You can see third highest and fifth highest. Whether this is working or not, let us see. Third highest is Jones and fifth highest is taken as Clark. These two are third and fifth. So let me see. Select star from EMP order by salary DSC. So what we are writing, third and fifth. Third is considered as Jones. Sorry, third is Clark and fifth is Jones. Let us see. So third is, this is third one, you can see Jones, and fifth one 2450 if you see Clark. Third highest is 2975 Jones, fifth highest is Clark. Let's see. Third highest is Jones because this is, and if I wanted a third and eighth, then you can write 3 and 8. So which will provide eighth. Eighth one is Clark. Let's see whether Clark is really 8th or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8th highest is Clark. So this way I can get particular third, fourth, fifth highest filter condition. Okay, if for every department I wanted first and second, then I can write E1 dot department number equal to E2 dot department number. So there is no 8th highest for every department. So for every department number, there is no. sorry, here I need to write and sorry. So in every department number for 10th, the third I have, but 8th I don't have. In 20, the third is this one. Yes. I wanted 1 and 3 for every department. So for let me execute this in particular order by department number, comma, salary, DESC. So I need for every department first highest and third highest. So first highest is this one, third highest is this one. 20th, first highest is 3, and third highest is 1100. Whether this is correct or not, let's see, order by department number, comma. So here for 10th, 1300 is the third highest. Let's see. For 10th, you can see, yeah, 1300 is the third highest. Second highest is 2450 for 10th. So this way, the correlated subquery, if I provide inner join as department number equal to department number, then it acts for every department number, it will try to get highest. Okay. So this E1 dot salary less than or equal to E2 dot salary is providing, okay, top one. But if I wanted lowest one, okay, lowest from the lowest instead of from the highest, if I want lowest second, from the lowest I wanted second. In that cases, here just replace this like this. I don't want for every department number, I wanted second from the lowest. So what it will do? Instead of E1 dot salary, we are writing E2 greater than. Okay. So here 800 is greater than or equal to 800, true. 800 greater than or equal to 950, false. So rest of all records are false for 800. So 800, the count will provide 1. For 950 greater than, I have written greater than or equal to. 950 greater than 800, true. 950 again, it will, every record present here will try to compare every record with here. Okay. So like this, every record it will try to compare with every record. This 950 will try to compare with 1100, with the 1250 like this. Based on the join called E1 dot salary greater than or equal to E2 dot salary. So what is the value we have? 950. 950 greater than 800, true. This is false. So the count will be 2. There are 2 records which are greater than or equal to 950. For 1100, how many records it is satisfying? 1100 greater than 800, true. 1100 greater than or equal to 950, true. 1100 greater than or equal to 1100, true. So the count is providing 3. So this way, if I need from lowest, I need to use E1 dot salary greater than E2 dot salary. So I will get the third like this. So this way, using correlated subquery, you can get top n. Either using 10th rank a window function, you can get. Either using a correlated subquery also you can get. Basically we are trying to count the number of salaries. If I don't use distinct, then this doesn't work. It will not work properly. Always try to use distinct. Okay. If this distinct is not there, you see the third highest. So here we have common records. Okay. Now let's go for less than or equal to. You can see third highest is taken as 3000, which is wrong. 3000 is second highest if you see, right? And if I do second highest, I may not get the records. See, why? Because if I don't use unique, then there are 3002 records. There are 2 records available with 3000. So 3000 greater than or equal to 3000, true. 3000 greater than or equal to 5000, true. 3000 greater than or equal to true. So for this, the count is, if you don't use distinct, then it is becoming 3. 1, 3. So it is acting as, so this will not act properly. Always try to count distinct salary. Then only these 2, as there are same salary, the count will become 2 if you are using count to distinct. If you are using count to distinct. counter distinct on salary. If I don't use counter distinct on salary, if I don't use count, then always for this the count is 1, 5,000, there are no multiple records here, but 3,000, there are 2 records. So instead of 2, it is becoming 3. Why? Because these 3 records are satisfying the condition. 3,000 less than instead of greater than, I needed less than by because I need descending order. Descending order always take less than or equal to. Now 3,000 less than or equal to 3,000, true. 3,000 less than or equal to 5,000, true. 3,000 less than or equal to 3,000, condition is true. So it is becoming 3 if you just do count of salary. So now if I filter here second highest, instead of, it is not providing anything because there is no 2 here. Always go for count distinct salary. This is one of the reason. If I use distinct, then I will get top second. So this way, using correlated subquery or using dense rank, we can achieve top first, top second, top third, etc. I hope this is clear. If you have any questions, you can comment it. I will reply. Thank you.